MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Here's the kicker, Harrison Mevis, out to get us started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage, the defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He was trying to get it to Ja'Marr Chase. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with the rookie from Auburn. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. This drive will start on the ground. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On second down, they run the counter. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Third and long. Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and that'll set up 4th down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Bengals on top. More from MetLife Stadium after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Brown. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now Brown. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Quinnen Williams there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. A carry here for Brown. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, it will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. You'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, anytime the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
They'll run here with Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Another big-time run right here, Mike, and it's pretty clear for everyone to see what the plan is for this drive. It's to turn around and continue to feed the back because right now, the defense has no answers to stop him.
And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. And now we'll get a stoppage, and that is Joe Burrow, who's in some real discomfort down there. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Carr. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Fourth down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. And this will be from 42 yards out. Oh, he pulled it a bit, and that pass is left to the upright. It's no good. And they'll remain out front by 1.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Chris Jenkins, there on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it just past their 25.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a firsthand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
They put Campbell in motion. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro, in there to bag another one. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, Burrow. The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Here's their punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And it looked like one of the Jets was able to get in there and secure it, and they did, so they keep the ball. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Bengals are out in front. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
They'll try again here, second and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, New York. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Burrow here on second down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third and long. They'll motion over Henry. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Bengals ready to punt this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45. First and 10. Now faking the give. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Now a give on the ground. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. To throw is Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Burrow now. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On first down, Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
2nd down, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Tight end going in motion here. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Williams in motion. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short. Now a handoff running right. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll stay on the ground. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. Burrow working in the pistol. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll stick to the ground. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Checking it down, this one is caught. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score! Game on! Scotty Miller! Touchdown, Cincinnati! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Williams in motion. They'll try to pick this one up on the ground. The offense is out there. 4th and inches. Back to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Jets first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking. When you found yourself with the lead in the fourth quarter, conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on 4th down and extending the drive, they can continue.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. They'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Bengals will take over possession here at the 44.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop, look off the safety, hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
This is 1st and 10. They put Campbell in motion. A first down throw for Burrow. This one complete to Campbell. Here's 2nd down. They put Campbell in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That one is caught by Campbell. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs and just as importantly, stop the clock.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Now, Burrow. His throw left side is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Here's 1st and 10. Brown. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll run. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got it at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they could take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Big play coming here for the Jets as they will set up for 2. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's 1st down. Now, Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
What a game this has been. It hangs in the balance until the very end, yet somehow they get a touchdown here late, Mike, and it looks like they're going to be able to pull this one out in the final seconds of the game.
So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they will indeed try to tack on 2. Here we go. One final play. That's hauled in at the 2. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson